What's going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another video, and as you see, it's my first 2K16 video. I pre-ordered that game and I'm ready to play. First video putting up for you guys, just basic going over the rosters. Now they have some cool features. You can view the roster like this, or go back to the classic system like it was, and then view their more complex stats, and then you can just do this too. So I'm just gonna briefly go through the whole every roster, classic teams, free agents, everything. You guys can pause it and really look into it if you want. Most players, I think, the ratings were deserved. Some I think should be a little higher, like Jimmy Butler. I'm thinking more of a 87, 88 for him. Some I think probably a little too high, like Cauley Steen. He's like a 76 or 77, and I don't think he's that. He's a great defensive player, but he doesn't have an offense. And I feel like, especially for a rookie, like rookies, I've never seen a rookie above 80. Actually, I don't think. I think John Wall was an 80, like exactly. I think. Don't quote me on it, but it's rare for a rookie to be high. So for someone like him, who's just like a strict defensive center, to be like a 70, what's a 74, 75, I don't know, something like that. That's, I don't know, a little high. Just my opinion. Now, one thing I'm really excited is for the classic teams they have on this game. You have your typical, vintage Bulls, Lakers, Hawks, all that typical Jazz has been in like every single game. Speaking of Jazz as well. But they have, I don't want to spoil it for you, but there are new new vintage teams that are going to be extremely fun to play with, and are going to be they're going to be really fun. One question for you guys, if you know, because I don't, what is with the Jazz uniform? Why do they have that tape across their shoulder? I never understood that. Is that something significant? If you guys know, leave a comment, because I really don't know. I could probably Google it. That requires effort, and I'd rather you guys tell me. Yeah, 74. I feel like a 71 might be a little more accurate, I don't know. Maybe, again, maybe that's just me. Poor Carmelo, man. Look at this team. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still a Melo fan at heart, Die hard Nuggets fan, but I still got respect for Melo. Kobe with an 85. That's probably his lowest ever. Wow. One team. Meta World Peace, man. That's crazy. Oh, we gotta adjust that. He's going to 37, I read today. He's going back to jersey number 37, so. Another young team right here, the Magic, dude. Magic, Bucks, teams like that, dude, they're so young, and they have so many good, core players to build around. Give it 5 years, dude, they're going to be contending, while the teams that are currently the top will be older and, not as efficient. Wow, talk about rebuilding. Darren Williams, Wesley Matthews. You want to talk about rebuilding, though. Coming up soon. This is a team that should rebuild, by the way. They're not in, like, the Nets aren't in full rebuild mode. They're, like, half committed. They need to be fully committed. They need to just unload, and I don't know. And here's the only team that really matters in this game. The Nuggets, 75 for Moody. I like that. You really working his 3-point mid-range, dude? He's going to be solid to play in association. That's going to be fun. For my career, I definitely want to play with the Nuggets. I don't want to play with any other team. I usually, like everyone else, run a point guard most of the time when I've done my career. But last year I experimented with the 7'1" athletic power forward, or face up, one of the two, and I think it was athletic for the speed boost, and it was really fun. Because you're 7'1", so you're dominating power forwards, but if you get put to the center position, you're more athletic than all the centers. It's like really, really fun. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do that in this game. We'll have to experiment, but it was definitely fun. Perkins to the Pelicans. Whoa, I didn't realize that. Another team right here, man. They need to get their act together. I don't know what. I mean, Drummond's a solid piece to build around. Gotta work on them free throws. I know from experience, because I had him on my fantasy team. Rebounding machine, scoring machine at times. Free throw, man. I never won that category. Oh, feel like the Raptors did fairly well. This looking a little low. 83, 83? I don't know about that. Oh, that's some beautiful hair. Let's just take a minute to appreciate that. Ty. My favorite player in the NBA right now. Well, it was. I just lost so much respect for him. His attitude, man. Like, no, I understand he didn't get along with the GMs and the owners, but come on, man. Appreciate us fans and the organization as a whole. Why you gotta be so rude? I mean, we're humans too. That was some crazy hair. Who was that? Oh, it was just dreads. Looked like some weekend. This right here, dude. Oh, no, this is Spurs. I saw Aldridge and automatically. Wow, Aldridge has the highest. Well, that's gonna be different. This is just unfair. All right, you got Parker, Danny Green, Kawhi. Let's just say they do Aldridge and Duncan. And then coming off the bench, you got Ginobili. You got David West, Boris Diaw, Patty Mills. Like, it's not even fair. Like, come on. Another 2-point guard system, and we can go ahead and kiss Markieff Morris goodbye. Where he's going to, I don't know, but he definitely doesn't want to play with Phoenix anymore. Cantor and 80? That's another one I think's a little too high there. Oh, he's wearing 11 now. Every time I see this, I think it says McGrady. Novak to the Thunder. Man, I'm missing. I caught up on all the free agency stuff, but I'm really need to catch up. Right here. This is the... Look at this. All right, you got Lillard, who was there. Plumlee's new. Davis is new. Henderson's new. Aminu's new. Like, Vonleh. I mean, they... Ooh, talk about rebuilding. 87 for Clay. Wow. Nene, man. I want him back on Denver. Alright, this is the international teams, which I'm going to skip. Wow, 84 for an international? Because no one really knows who any of these guys are. At least I don't, unless they are former NBA players. And like I was saying, you get your classic Celtics, Lakers, you know, Hawks, Knicks, Sixers, all them. Bulls. We've seen all these. We're just going to go ahead and skip through them, and I'm going to get to the real magic. Starting with the 1999 to 2000 Toronto Raptors. Now, I always downloaded these in 2K Share because who doesn't want to play with Vince Carter and T-Mac? And now you don't got to do that. You can just play as them. Muggsy Bogues, too. I also like looking at these rosters to realize, like, I'll show you. And I believe the next one. Nope, not this one. But 1999, 2000 Blazers as well. Played with Pippen in that era. Mutombo and Iverson, that's returning. This is a new one, I believe. They've had the Kobe Bryant Shaq combination from like late 90s or mid 90s, but they never had the 2001 Lakers with, you know, dominant Shaq and dominant Kobe. So that's gonna be. I mean, I'm not by any means a Laker fan at all. In fact, I really don't like them because if the Nuggets really have a rival, I guess it would be the Lakers. You know, aside from division. But you can't not want to play with a 95 overall Kobe and a 96 overall Shaq. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Right here, this is what I was talking about. You play, you know, classic Dirk. Realizing, like, I completely forgot that Steve Nash played for Dallas. Like, I completely forgot that until I seen this. And then Michael Finley. You know, now he's just, it's Michael Finley. But, you know, he was fairly decent back in the day. Like, you know, he had some skill. Rajah Bell, I remember him. I remember, was it 2K, like, 10 for the Wii, dude? He was cash money. Or even 2K11. Like, dude, you put him at the three-point line, forget about it. Well, like Raymond Felton. Probably, I'd say the greatest team of all time right here. And what I mean by that is, like, there's no superstar. I mean, you could argue Billups, but I mean, this is a team effort that won this championship. And shouldn't Rasheed, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Rasheed on this team as well? Or am I just losing my mind? I feel like he was. Garnett, Castle, classic T-Wolves. I wouldn't do, like, a series where I play, like, 94 overall Kevin Garnett and me play as like the 74 overall Kevin Garnett and try to beat him in blacktop. Steven Ash, Stoudemire, Joe Johnson. I didn't realize he was on Phoenix. It's just, I love they added these new teams, you know. I remember Shaq being on the cover of 2K7, I believe. Yeah, I think it was 2K7. Now, this is another team I always download to play with them because I am from Ohio, so even though I'm a diehard Nuggets fan, I still cheer for the Cavs just because I'm from Ohio. Diehard Browns fan, though, don't get me started on that. But, I used to play with Z, LeBron, Hughes. We got Mo Williams. Mo Williams? Oh, no Mo? No Delonte? Come on. All right, I'm going to have to add them. Wow, 07, 08 Celtics, man. Right here. That's going to be fun. Rondo, Allen, Pierce, Garnett. Wow. Perkins, forgot he was even on the team. Sam Castle was on this team? Wow. Scal. We can finally play as the White Mamba. Yes. Oh, I'm going to have fun with that in Blacktop. And this is another one I'm pumped for, dude. Yao Ming. We can finally. Yao Ming and T-Mac. That's going to be so much fun. Mutombo was on this team? Wow, dude. I don't realize that, you know, when I think Mutombo, I think Sixers, Nuggets. I forgot that he was on the Rockets. Like, oh, really? They gotta add them. That's just bitter, man. Like, that ain't even funny. I still like LeBron. I still got his posters hanging in my room. I don't like what he did. All right, free agents here. Larius, I don't even know if you consider him a free agent because he kind of quit basketball for a while, didn't he? And didn't Allen retire, technically? Quotations on that. I'm not sure if he completely did. And JaVale signed with Dallas, I believe. And Nash is an assistant for the Golden State now. Kirilenko's playing in Russia, isn't he? Bina, man. Whatever happened to him? He was so good back in the day, man. That's sad. Nate. Oh, 70. That's cold. I'm signing him. Kenyon signing him when I do my association. Xavier Henry. Anthony Bennett. Wow, dude. He just signed with Toronto, if I'm correct. Yeah, Toronto. Wow, dude. This is... I'm beyond excited to play this game. I think my next video will either be me opening my Emerald packs or creating my character, showing you my character creation. There are a lot of free agents, so I'm not going to go through these lower ones because do they really matter? Not really. That wraps it up for the roster preview for 2K16. If you guys want to see more 2K16 videos, remember to subscribe. Please support it if you guys like it. I promise you won't be disappointed. I'll be putting out great content as much as I can. I gotta balance college and stuff with it, so I will try. Make sure if you like it, give it a thumbs up, share it to your friends, show them what this channel is really about. Thank you guys.